Atlas's story, the cat who chose me before I even knew I needed him. When I first stepped into the shelter, I hadn't decided on any cat yet, but as I began walking away from this one boy to look at the others, he let out a small meow that stopped me in my tracks. It was such a simple sound, but it felt like he was calling out to me. That moment became the start of everything.
Hi. What you doing?
I adopted Atlas in 2018 inches, Orlando, Florida. They didn't have much information about him at all. All they knew was that he had lived with someone before and, according to his notes, had been fed table scraps. He was the very first cat I had ever adopted, and honestly, it took me no more than 5 minutes to realize he was the one I wanted to bring home. One of the first things I noticed was that he didn't have a tail. The best guess was that he had been born that way. All he has is a little nub that wiggles whenever he's excited, and it suits him in the sweetest way. But Atlas has always been shy. When he meets new people, he immediately runs and hides. Whenever guests come over, I end up singing to him, as a way to coax him out from under the bed. Over time, I learned that when he gently rubs his head against my hand, that's his sign that he feels safe enough to come out. It actually took a couple of years before he trusted me enough to curl up beside me.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Atlas has always been afraid of long objects. Anytime we pick up a tube or the vacuum, he bolts away as fast as he can. But even with his fears, he has a whole world of sounds he uses to communicate. When he first wakes up, he makes this funny, crunchy little meow as though his voice needs warming up.
Good morning. Mr. Atlas.
When he's cuddling and sleepy, he does those soft, silent meows that make him look so content. And at around 3 in the morning, we often hear him playing alone, suddenly letting out a loud roar like he's having the time of his life. He's a wild one at night. If I step out for just a minute and then come back, he stretches out dramatically, meows, and sticks out his tongue in the most ridiculous way. After I return from longer trips, though, he struggles to recognize me at first. I think it's because he identifies me by scent. So if I come home smelling different, he panics, hides under the bed, and I have to sing to him again until he finally realizes I'm actually his person. Then he gives a soft little meow, almost like he's saying, "Oh, there you are."
Come here. You can get up there. Baby. Yeah. Good job.
Not long ago, one of my other cats came back from the groomer, and Atlas went up, sniffed him deeply, and hissed right in his face because to him, that wasn't the familiar scent he knew. Atlas truly is like my baby. He can sense when I've had a hard day. I struggle with anxiety, and when he feels that something is off, he stays right beside me. He meows at me in this gentle, comforting way, and somehow it always helps me breathe a little easier. I love him more than I can ever explain.
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome.
I will take care of him for every moment he's here with me. He will always have everything he needs. He will always be safe. He will always be loved.
Baby. Yeah? What?
And if you've ever thought about adopting an animal, whether a cat, a dog, or any other little soul, please take a moment and visit your local shelters. There are so many animals waiting for someone to see them, just like I saw Atlas. They may come with fears, quirks, or pieces of their past, you'll never know. But if you give them patience, stability, and tenderness, they will give you a kind of love that stays with you forever. Choosing to adopt can change their life, and it might just change yours too.
Baby. Baby.